What's going on, guys? Sage here, back with another video. Today I am bringing you my Eosmon deck profile. This is one of the new decks coming out of BT6. Now, it isn't the best, probably not even top 3, but it is my favorite, and a deck I will be continuing to work on moving forward as I really enjoy its playstyle. So if you have any ideas, be sure to let me know in the comments. Let's work on this deck together. Let's get this top tier. I think this deck has a lot of potential. But with that being said, let's get into the profile. You're playing the 4 Montimon. Don't know what this does. Your turn while the Digimon is level 6 or higher, gain 1,000. Pretty standard there, just boosting our level 6 Eosmon by 1,000. And then we are playing the 1 Monomon. So pretty much when you attack another Digimon, it gains 1,000 DV for the turn. So all very basic. We're actually playing a lot of level 5 Eosmons, so we don't always actually have a stack. So these don't matter as much. They do come up, and when they do come up, I would like it to be boosting by 1,000. So you can play whatever you want, really. The one that gains a memory when it's unsuspended is also kind of cool. But I think just getting 1,000 overall is just pretty nice. But that's it for the Digitamers. Getting into the rookies now, we are playing 4 Morphomon. So if you don't know what this does, on deletion, reveal the top 5 cards to your deck, add 1 Manoa Palucci, I hope I pronounced that right, and 1 Digimon card with the Eosmon in its name among them, and place the remaining on the bottom. So it is on deletion, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess you can play it, and then next turn attack into security, it will die. Get your search. Being 1k DP, I doubt it's ever going to live, unless you hit an option or something. But still decent. On play would have been a lot better, but you know, it is what it is. But you are like doing a lot of on play cards, like level 4s, level 5s, you're just hard playing them. So it doesn't matter too much if this dies or not. So, you know, it is what it is. It's decent. It is a consistency card, so we kind of have to play it. And then we have 4 of the Argomon. This is just a 2-drop, very cheap, very easy to go into, is what it is. We actually are then playing 2 Wormmon, so I kind of like this card. So again, on deletion, kind of sucks. But the theme here is that we don't really need to evolve that much in this deck, because we are doing a lot of hard play 4s, a lot of hard play 5s, level 5s and level 4s, that is. So it's not that bad on the deletion effect. But anyway, on deletion, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 4 or 5 Digimon among them, place the remaining on the bottom of the deck. So again, level 4s and 5s are kind of the key to this deck. That's what we want the most. So that's what we're trying to search for. And this gets us there. It's not great. It's not the best. But, you know, again, we're trying to add as much consistency as possible. These cards kind of do it. Maybe I would bump this up. Put this to 2. Maybe bump this up. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. What your lineup is. All that sort of stuff. And then we are playing the 2 Terramon. Cool new artwork too, which is really nice. This is pretty much just make your opponent not gain memory. Works against Systemon, CL, I think. And obviously, if yellow's still around, it gets rid of Blinding Ray. Anyway, it's just a good card overall. I kind of want to play it. We'll see how the metal goes. Maybe we don't need it anymore. Guess we'll see. But that is it for the rookies. Alright, guys, going into level 4s, we have 4 Eosmon. This is the first Eosmon of many that we will see. This is the level 4 one. If you don't know what it does, so on play you may play a white Tamer with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without playing its memory cost, and then your opponent may also play one without paying the memory cost. So you might think that that kind of sucks, they get to play a free Tamer, but no, this deck actually wants as many Tamers on the field as possible, both you and your opponent, so it's perfectly fine. And then its inherent effect is when attacking you may play 1 white Tamer with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand, ignoring its memory cost. So also really good. So this deck is all about Tamers. If you didn't know, you want as many Tamers on the field as possible. And then we'll get to the main point, but level 6 Eosmon benefits off that. But it's really cool. As I said, this deck plays a little bit different than most other Digimon decks. I guess it's similar to Shine Greymon in the sense that Tamers are important. But I really like Shine Greymon as a concept and a deck. So that's why I'm looking forward to BT7 for that deck to come back. But I just like the idea of utilizing Tamers, and this deck does that, so I'm already a huge fan. For the other level 4s, we're actually playing 4 Kabuteramon, the 1-cost blocker. Again, just blockers. I feel like we do need them in this format, and not playing any would kind of suck, so we're just playing the 4, which is good. And then we are actually playing the 2 Togemon. So again, this is just another searching card. So when digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 5 or higher card among them. So again, we play a lot of 5s, and 5s are the heart and soul of this deck, which we'll get into in just a moment. I like 2, could bump it up to 3, but I don't know what to drop. So at the moment, this is just what I'm playing. But definitely, if you're not playing this, definitely throw it in. It's a very good card. It actually helps the deck a lot. But that is it for the level 4s. Getting into the level 5s, we are playing 4 of the level 5 Eosmon. We are also playing another 4 of the level 5 Eosmon. And would you believe it, but we're actually playing 4 more of the level 5 Eosmon. Pretty crazy. Now, if you're wondering, why are you playing so many Eosmon? Well, let me read the card for you. So you can include up to 50 copies of cards with this card's card number in your deck. It's a lot of card. And then when attacking, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Inherit, you gain 1000 DP. So, as I said, level 5s are the heart and soul of this deck. Level 4s as well with the other Eosmon, but this is the main one. This is the one you're playing a lot of. Pretty much stick one of these every turn you attack. You're going to play another one from your hand. That's why the Togemon is relevant, because you just want to see this. For whatever reason you haven't drawn this at any point, seeing as you're playing 12, or at least I'm playing 12, you can play up to 50 if you want. This card is crazy, and why I actually like it. Like, you stick one of these, you were just summoning all the time. Like, I was playing a game against Eosmon, and I got like 6 of these on the field. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I lost that game because Eosmon's crazy, but like, I got 6 of them on the field, and I mean, it is the thing with Eosmon that it can just kill you out of nowhere. But you know, we'll get to that in the future. But yeah, it's just really good. It's just a crazy card. And yeah, I found it so crazy. You can just play 50. Like, that's such a cool mechanic. Just give a card. But no other level 5s. We're just playing 12 of this. Really good card. But yeah, let's get into the 6s. So you're playing 4 of the level 6 Eosmon. Now, if you don't know what this does, when Digivolving, for each Tamer in play, you may place 1 level 5 or lower Eosmon from the trash at the top of this Digimon's Digivolution cards in any order. If you place 2 or more with this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. So really nice. And then your turn, for every 3 Digimon in this Digimon, every 3 Digivolution cards this Digimon has, it gains +1 security. I don't know, the wording of some of this stuff is so, I don't know, it's so weird to me. It feels weird to say. I don't know if it's just me. Like, at the top of this Digimon's Digivolution cards in any order. Like, I don't know. Why not just say Digivolution Source or something? Some of them are worded weirdly. Is it just me? It might just be me. Let me know if it's just me. But anyway, the point of this card is why you have multiple Tamers in play, both you and your opponent. You can add 2. And then deleting a card your opponent controls is really nice. And then obviously getting +1 security for multiples is good. So even just attacking for 3 security with this card is really nice. I would say this is more of a control deck. Probably definitely a control deck. But it's just, I don't know, the playstyle is fun. I do like control decks in general in pretty much most games I play. That's why I think I like this deck a lot. But I just really like decks that utilize Tamers. I really enjoy them. And this card is definitely one of them. The 5 cost to evolve kind of sucks, but we do have a lot of Tamers that kind of give us memory, so it's okay, and we can cheat them out. But yeah, 5 cost might be a little too extreme. I guess it does delete something. 3 would have been too little, I think, but either way, a very strong card. And then we're just playing 2 Puppetmon to finish up the level 6s. So the reason for Puppetmon, kind of a cool card. Pretty much, since you're swarming with all the level 5s, you need kind of a turn to kind of slow the opponent down if they attack into security and don't kill you for whatever reason. So you can attack with 3 of your level 5 Eosmons, like play 3 more, and then just hard play this at the end, suspend all your opponent's Digimons that have attacked, and then like you get that extra turn, a little bit of like wiggle room where you can start like finishing them off the turn after. Because that was one thing that I was finding, that I would swarm the field, but I would still lose because it was just too late. Where playing this means I can slow the opponent down just a little bit, and then it gives me enough time to kind of capitalize on the board advantage I've got, and then I can win the game from there. So it's decent. Might switch it out in the future possibly, but at the moment I am liking it. There's no level 7s in the deck, so this is kind of what we have, just because there's no like 7s that has evolved onto a white guard that I'm aware of. At the moment, this is a kind of cool lineup. Let me know what you're playing, if you have a different level 6 lineup or anything. Anyway, let's get into the Tamers. Going into the Tamers, we are playing 4 Manoa Bellucci. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Apologize if I don't. If you don't know what this does, at the start of your turn, set your memory to 3, so a nice memory Tamer there. And then your turn, when you play an Eosmon, you may suspend this Tamer over the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer card or 1 Digimon with Eosmon in its name, and place the remaining on the bottom. So a very good card, especially when you have 2 or 3 of these on the field. So you play an Eosmon, suspend it, get another Eosmon, get another Tamer. Now it's important to note, like any Tamer. So we play a lot of Tamers, so we can grab a lot of good ones. But yeah, this card's actually crazy. And then opponent's turn, while you have an Eosmon in play, your opponent's Tamers don't unsuspend during the unsuspended phase. It comes up, it's not that relevant. It definitely would be good against Shy and Greymon, but I don't know against what else. I guess in the mirror match, against other Takumis, can't unsuspend them, but I don't think it's like that crazy at the moment. But, you know, it can come up in the future, so, you know, we'll take it. But yeah, just having a lot of these set up is really, really good, and you can cheat all these out really easily as well. So, very, very good card. For the next two, we are playing at 2 Takumi. This is mostly a draw engine because we want to see as many cards as possible. Also, I guess if you're versing the Agumon deck, the Bonds of Bravery, or the Gabumon one, because they do play, obviously, Agumon and Gabumon, but the Agumon plays a lot of Agumons, so making sure they can't attack with this card, or they lose a memory, I should say, when they attack, is definitely good. But really good card, mostly for the draw engine, but still very good nonetheless. And of course, the next two are Ty and Matt. How can we have a white Tamer deck without Ty and Matt? Now, level 4, or play cost of 4, I should say, sorry. Again, it's pretty harsh, but we can cheat these out, so it's very, very nice. So, start your turn, if your opponent has level 6 or higher, gain 2 memory. So, really good with Manoa and Tai. So, have both these on the field, they have a level 6, we gain to 5 memory, which means we can start playing our Eosmon, and then keep doing other stuff after. So, very, very nice. That's the one. The two we really want to set up the most, and Takumi kind of gets us there faster. But with Takumi and this card set up, we're actually seeing a lot of cards in our deck, so it's very, very nice. It's very consistent. It's just, it kind of struggles against certain decks, and sometimes it gets going, but the time it gets going, your opponents are already kind of killing you. So it's definitely a work in progress. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are if you played the deck yet, and how you would like to improve it. Finishing up now, we're just playing the 2 6th Cutting Edge option card. So this card's kind of cool. So main, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying its memory cost, and then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Digimon played with its effect. So you're usually playing level 5 or level 4, obviously, which is, I think it's 6k and 4k. Yeah, 6k and 4k. So you can kill some blockers, kill some rookies. There's a few targets for it. It's not the best, but we are just using it so we can get more bodies on the field. Hitting this in security means we just get another body on the field. Hopefully the level 5. Attack with level 5, get another body on the field. You kind of get where the deck's going. It just puts a lot of bodies on the field, and then you start evolving into the level 6 Eosmon, start clearing, and just kind of gaining control of the board. So that's like the main point of the deck, I would say. Just controlling the board. But sometimes like it gets there too slow. Like Jesmon, they usually just chill in the raising area. Raise up, kind of kill you. So that's like a race at that point. So, I don't know, it's good. Like, it's definitely a fun deck. I would definitely put it in the very fun category. It's not like top 3, as I said earlier, but it's definitely, it has potential. Let's just say that. But I do want to work on this a lot more. Hopefully, I can get there, make it like a lot better. But I might need your guys' help, so if you have recommendations of what I should play, let me know in the comments. I would like to work on this deck a lot. As I said, it is my favorite deck coming out of BT6, and I would like to just make it really good. It's probably the deck I'm going to play the most, just like for fun tournaments. Obviously, competitive tournaments will play something different, but yeah, I just really like this deck a lot, and I like just the idea of playing like white color cards instead of like green or something. It's kind of cool. Like, it's a green deck overall, but you know, it's also a white deck, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps the channel a lot. We're trying to get to 10k subs. That would be nice if we could get there by the end of the year. If not, all good, but we're trying our best. And again, if you want to see any, if you want to see like a video of this deck playing against something, let me know in the comments. I want to see some other decks from this set, let me know. Just let me know what you want to see. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.